Hey guys, it's Bunny from wearewordnerds.com. I'm back, and this is kind of a movie review video. Hey guys, it's Monday. I haven't done a video in a long time. So it's Monday, and as most of you probably don't realize, because a lot of people don't rent DVDs anymore, tomorrow is DVD new release day. So I wanted to film a quick video today and kind of talk about a couple of the movies that are coming out tomorrow, and yeah, remind you that DVD stores still exist out there, and you probably have one closer than you think. So what two movies did I want to talk about today? Well, there are a lot of movies coming out this week. I think there was 5 or 6, but the two that caught my attention the most were London Has Fallen and 10 Cloverfield Lane. Two very different movies. One is action suspense. The other is like a thriller mystery. I want to take a second and talk about both of them. And so I guess we could consider this video kind of a new release video slash mini flash reviews. Does that make sense? So the first movie I want to talk about is 10 Cloverfield Lane. It is the movie that I want to talk about but can't really say a lot. Here's the thing. If you rent this or watch this movie thinking you're getting to watch the sequel to Cloverfield, you will be disappointed. This is not like a horror movie, huge sci-fi fantasy. It's not that. There is some stuff in it, but it's not till the very end. So if you think you're going to watch this big, like, fantastical movie, you're just going to be really disappointed. This movie stars John Goodman. Well, let me backtrack. The movie is about this girl that is in a car accident, and when she wakes up, she's being held captive in this bunker. Now, when the guy comes to talk to her, he's not a mean guy. It's John Goodman, who we all just love. He is an amazing actor. He tells her that he found her in a car wreck, and he is saving her by keeping her in this bunker, that we have either been under nuclear strike or something has happened. It's post-apocalyptic. The air outside is toxic. She has to stay in this bunker with him. So you don't know if the guy is crazy, or like if he's kidnapped her, or if he's loony. Like, you just don't know what's going on. The movie doesn't have jump scares, and it doesn't have all that kind of stuff in it. I think the best way to describe it to you is a thriller mystery. It's very intense. So when I say thriller, I mean intense. I don't mean scary, which it is like real world scary, I guess, if you think about it. The whole, is she being kidnapped? And the fact that you could actually see, like, you could really see this happening, the way the kidnapping went down. I could see somebody being, I don't know what to tell you other than I think it is a really good movie. I'm glad I didn't go see it at the theaters, because I probably would have been disappointed. I would have been looking for it to be a sequel of the Cloverfield movie, which I don't know if it is or not. If it is, I didn't see a way they were connected. They didn't mention Cloverfield or anything like that. My only, like, drawback to this film, the whole film was just intense and amazing until like the last 10 minutes. I didn't care for the last 10 minutes. The big reveal happened. It was amazing. And then the last 10 minutes are on there. And I get why they're on there, because it completes telling the story. I don't know. I could have done without them. Do I think you should watch it? I do. I really do. It's probably one I'll pick up and add to my collection. I don't know that I'll watch it all the time, but I will definitely watch it when I'm in the mood for one of those intense movies. So this is 10 Cloverfield Lane. And the other movie I wanted to talk to you about was London Has Fallen. This is the sequel to Olympus Has Fallen, which I did not watch. I'm really not a fan of Gerard Butler, if I'm being honest. In his interviews and stuff, I just feel like his ego probably outweighs his acting ability a little bit. So I was really surprised how much I enjoyed the movie. It reminded me a whole lot of like the Die Hard movies. There was lots of action, lots of explosions, and a little bit of comedy thrown in. I was surprised that I actually cared whether Gerard Butler's character lived or died. Aaron Eckhart, who I am also a fan of because he looks so much like Thomas Jane. Anyway, he's in the movie. He does an excellent job as the president. The action sequences are great. If I'm being honest, you're so caught up in the action when it happens, you're not really focused on whether it was CGI or if there was actually explosions and stuff going on. That's why I say, when I say it was a good script, it was directed well, you're attention is focused where it should be focused and not nitpicking on other things, if that makes sense. So, do I think you should watch it? I do, especially if you're a fan of the old school action movies like Die Hard and that type of movie, The Last Boy Scout, that type of stuff. Because there's lots of action. Every now and then there's a little comedy thrown in, good effects, and you're not taken out of the story by the explosions, if that makes sense. And you actually care if the characters make it or not. So that's going to be it for this video, you guys. There are 5 or 6 like bigger name movies coming out this week. The 2 I wanted to talk about most were these 2. I hope that you take a second and visit your local video store. Look in the yellow pages. You might have one closer than you think. They're not all gone. Granted, most of the bigger ones are. So if you live anywhere near me in Madisonville, make sure you swing by SUNSTAR on the south end of town. They not only have new releases for under $3, but they do rent one, get one free on Wednesdays. And if you don't live near me, just look in your yellow pages. I'm sure you have video stores a lot closer than you think. Give them a call. They probably have lots of specials. Renting DVDs is like a dying art, I guess. But yeah, anyway, pay a visit to your local video store. Check out some movies for cheap. And as always, thanks for watching. See ya.